I'm doing my little Whistlinphil review thing of the movie Mad Max. The 1979, not Fury Road, or whatever the subtitle is, the one that came out last year. No, the 1979, I think that's what it was, the old one with Mel Gibson. Today was the first time I watched it all the way through. I want to kind of preface that a little bit with how I watch movies. Since I don't watch movies a lot of times all the way through, I lose interest really quickly when I'm by myself. I watch the first 15-20 minutes and then just turn it off. But I wanted to force myself to watch this all the way through because I knew it was a classic and a lot of people that I know of have mentioned it, it's good and all this. So I watched it. I was a little bit lost. One, they had British accents, or Australian, Aussie accents. And when people have accents, it just can't. It's harder for me to follow what's going on. I even had the subtitles on to read it, but they were using like slang that I didn't understand. Another reason is the plot's kind of weird. I mean, for the first half the movie, it seems just random guy, the biker gang. Random when they come to the car and they bust up the car and they drug the guy who becomes Johnny the Boy. I think that's what his name is. But he was just a kid that was. And why did he chase him in the first place? I missed it. I know I missed some of the things like that. But I've been told, or I read this that all four of the movies are good. And because I posted on my wall just a while ago when it started that I was watching it for the first time, and I think I need to watch it with a fan, with someone else who really liked it and is into it, because man, I got an itch. That's how it is with most movies, actually. A lot of movies that I've heard are really good. I know I'll probably get crucified for saying this, but the Star Wars movies, not the trilogy that's a few years old, but the trilogy that came out in the late 70s, early 80s, that trilogy I fell asleep in. I don't think I've watched all the way through. Now, the newer trilogy, I haven't seen all. I've seen The Phantom Menace, I think, all the way through, but I don't remember. Because see, I think one of the reasons why I can't watch them, I can't get into them, is because it just doesn't interest me. I mean, if something really interests another person, if I'm with another fan of something, I'm more likely to sit through it and ask about it, learn about it, enjoy it. Because it just doesn't interest me. I mean, it does, but I don't know. It's lower on my priority chain than other things. Even though I do really like the Star Wars mythology. It's low ranking in my mind, my priority list on my mind. That's why I haven't watched it. And there are so many, think of another series that I haven't seen. Iron Man. I've seen part of one of the movies. It must be the first one because he's like. Settings update. Oh, it's not. On my video, I thought my video stopped because that happens. Anyway. Man, I now lost my train of thought. Iron Man. Oh, it was near the Iron Man series because he was like in a war camp or prison or something, and that's when they made the Iron Man suit for the first time. So it must have been the first movie, but I didn't watch all of it, so I don't really know much. I mean, I know the basis of the story. He's a rich, playboyish guy that lived by the ocean, and he was rich, but I don't know what the story was. And the reason why I didn't watch it is it's low on my list of priorities. I think it's really cool. I mean, I love most comic book movies. I really like. I mean, but I just didn't get into it. So I want to watch those with somebody sometime. Get into them. In the Batman movies, I have seen, I think, all of the Batman movies, and I really enjoyed all of them. But I couldn't get into a lot of them. I mean, just I would like to watch it with someone, with another fan of the genre. It makes more fun. I can follow the details, ask questions, and so if you want to take me to a movie, or you want to buy pizza for me and take me to your house and watch a movie, or invite me over, just hey, I'm a message away. Doesn't hurt to ask, because I'll come watch a movie with somebody. I like watching movies. I just don't do it very much. It's low on my priorities.